Do you remember which side I'm supposed to start on?
What?
I'm supposed to start on this cavity?
I don't know.
Right now.
I think the top one. Top
Top
one.
one?
Yeah. Because that makes most sense. Can I zoom? Oh, I can zoom.
Wonderful, Raina. I'm just gonna
Oh.
flip them this way. I think it's sperm. Cut around that.
Ooh, sciencey.
I believe that's the vena cava.
Beautiful.
That's just a pink artery.
We love arteries.
Okay, so there's the, that's the trachea. And that's part of the esophagus.
Oh.
And I'm assuming this bulb would be your, what's the word? Larynx. And as you can see, we've got our little epiglottis. There's a hole, or is there? Okay, so this right here, this is the tube for the esophagus. And this is our friend, the epiglottis, which leads you into the trachea, or through the larynx into the trachea. So epiglottis covers whatever that is into your esophagus. Make sure you don't swallow water.
The heart.
The heart with the vena cava and the aorta, artery and aorta, or vena cava and aorta with heart flaps. So I believe are the top two parts of the heart. There's a vein. There's really small aorta, which probably isn't the right term. Half the lung, that would be the bronchi, which leads into the broncholi, which I'll chop up later.
Wow, another lung.
Another lung, that's the thing that held, this is a vein and an artery. The rest of the artery is in the pig. See?
Ooh.
So this is still the esophagus, and this is where the lung, or the trachea, actually splits into the bronchi, which then go into the bronchioli and the alveoli. Yep. And you can see that there's veins and arteries in here because arteries are pinks and veins are blue.
Got a beautiful diaphragm there.
Yep, this is the diaphragm. It's very flat. So here's your diaphragm.
It looks like a butterfly.
It does.
Except without all the
It's
pretty
also
colors.
a chunk of liver or lung. Nope, that's a chunk of lung. The diaphragm connects or has a passage through it for a vein, but it separates these two cavities. The only thing that gets through is the vein and artery. Arteries on this side, but it's kind of broken. But the only thing that gets through is your blood. Stick that on the pile of lungs. Got this? Nope. Here's our liver. Yum, yum, yay.
Is it
And this
Door bile.
This is our gallbladder. You can tell because it's a balloon.
Yeah, there's bile in there.
Yep. There's also holes to connect you to the veins and arteries. Good old liver.
No part like that stuff?
Not yet. Good. A small one.
This is also a lobe of lizard. Liver. Lobe of lizard.
Lizard.
I'm gonna leave that attached. But this
I'll tell you what,
big boy,
I'll be a sport.
this is your stomach.
You got some peanut butter in there.
I don't think it's peanut butter. This is a kidney, which means there's a uter somewhere in there. Probably under all of the congealed blood. So,
There another kidney in there?
Now,
yeah,
people smell.
on this side.
Oh.
So we've got
Unpleasant.
Some good old kidney beans.
a kidney on this
I
side.
don't know, I wasn't in the room, I
Kidney
come
on
back
this
in.
side.
I was in the room before, it smelled fine, I come back in now.
Smells bad.
Oh, look, the pancreas. Oh no, that's the spleen. That's
Spleen.
the spleen. I'm gonna separate the spleen a little bit. So you've got a spleen and in here. This is the pancreas.
Where is it?
Right here.
Ooh.
Little flappity piece. Oops.
Imagine just being at the hospital. You'll just hear, like, you're in surgery. You go, oops.
And then this little bit, that's your duodenum. Because your stomach starts up here. So this is the end of your esophagus. Here's a good old duodenum, which leads into our lovely cradled.
Ramen noodles. Small intestine.
Yes, the small intestines, which lead into the good old large intestines, which if we follow this tube will lead into the colon, into the rectum, and then out the anus, which is in there. Okay, stomach out, unpunctured.
Stomach go burr.
Duodenum, it's where it converts from chyme into stool or whatever. Spleen, part of the small intestine.
Ew.
That's pig poop. Intestines,
Got the
large and small. Oops. This is a testicle. It came out on its own. Just kind of slid right out of there. So kidney, and so this little line right here, that would be your uter. Oops. Which would lead into your urinary bladder. And then out through the urethra and out the genitalia. So you've got colon, kidney, uter on that little line. Leads into your urinary bladder, which comes out the urethra. That's just a umbilical cord. But you've also got the testy, which also comes out there.
You're gonna open up the skull.
We don't even need that.
For bones, you know.
They look bad.
Oh my god.
Are you packing your pickup now?
That's what it looks like. Is that the spinal cord? Or is
This is your spinal bone.
Okay.
This would be your spinal cord.
So is she not coming back today at all?
Side, we can see vertebrae
more spinal cord?
and more spinal cord. Do you mind getting me the brain chopping equipment?
Yes.
Based on some of my students.
Hannibal Lecter style. I think that's what the show is called.
Oh, you're so lucky. Taking it down. Okay. Yeah, 6.5, right? Fetal tank first. Yeah, it's in 2 parts. Hold on.
Alright, broken through.
Cutting firewood out here.
Yep.
This is the worst time to get a migraine.
All beans.
Right as we're cutting open the skull.
Oh, he does
Do
it
you want some
right.
pressure
He
relief?
just-
Yeah,
He
oh
is
no.
not quick. He talks forever. I'm gonna have to find a new one for that now.
Brain
Yes,
cavity
scheduled this
go?
afternoon, regular.
This is your sinuses. Sinuses.
That's where you get congestion.
This
Yeah.
afternoon's what-
This is where the brainstem goes in the hindbrain and how it connects through your spinal cord. Here's more brainstem.
Dissection.
And then it goes and attaches over there and goes through your
It's up to you and your
spinal cord. And then you get feeling in like your little piggy toes.
Sends thingamabobs throughout the whole spinal cord.
Yep, nerves and neurons and
Yeah.
all of that jazzy stuff.
Activates all the motor neurons. Makes
Yeah.
them drive crazy.
So here's a chunk of the brain. It's quite thin, seeing as it's quite young. Here's a vein. These are arteries. There's a vein there. And we're done.
Hey.
You can see that there's veins and arteries in the brain that, you know, power it. This is the hindbrain. This is the brain stem. It goes together like that.
Got the frontal lobe.
The frontal lobe, there's quarters to it. As you can see, there's 2 halves.
Where's the thing connecting them?
This connects them.
What is that? Corpus cellular? Something.
This is double C. It's the corpus thing. These are the 2 halves of the brain.
Does it say in here? Maybe it doesn't. I'm just dumb. The corpus callosum.
Corpus callosum, and then you've got this half of the brain and this half of the brain, I believe, or just halves of the brain.
Got the cerebellum and cerebrum.
Yep. And then it goes whoop, like a walnut, and you can see that this sat there for the hindbrain, and then this, whoops, this sat here. And so our brain is upside down, but it's holding it together.
Yeah.
So here's your brain, hindbrain, brain stem.
Beautiful.
Here's what it would look like upside right. You want to get a side view of it?
So it looks like in your head.
Yes.
Well, in the pig's head. Hopefully you don't have this one in your head.
Here's the less grody version. So half of a brain,
All right, sir.
hindbrain, spinal cord.
Correct now today? Yep. Okay.